Welcome to the Legend of Season 2. In this second episode of Invisible Plant Stress, we'll walk you through a real-world example, showing you how to detect stress in your crop before your plant shows any signs themselves. In the previous video, I explained that invisible plant stress can affect a plant's health and growth long before it's visible to the naked eye. The benefits of detecting plant stress early include the ability to act faster and more precisely, preventing yield loss, making optimal use of resources, reducing plant loss, and achieving more uniform growth. You can detect plant stress early by using data from Ledgnd. Using a real-world example with data from Ledgnd, I'll explain how this works in practice. During the summer months, a grower noticed that growth in one section of the greenhouse was lagging. Without any visible abnormalities or signs of disease, the plants looked healthy. Their color was normal, the leaves weren't drooping, yet production was falling behind. By looking at the photosynthesis efficiency and power graphs alongside the VPD, a pattern of invisible stress emerged. Before we dive into Ledgnd data, here's a quick overview of the data we used in this case. Photosynthesis efficiency shows how effectively the plant converts light into energy. Photosynthetically active radiation, or PAR, at leaf level, this indicates the amount of light available for photosynthesis. Vapour Pressure Deficit, or VPD, shows how much water vapor the air can still absorb. On the screen, we see two graphs, the photosynthesis and PAR graph, and the VPD graph. On June 22nd and 25th, three key things stand out. In the VPD graph, there are a clear spike in VPD. In the photosynthesis efficiency and PAR graph, we see a noticeable drop in the photosynthesis efficiency on those days, while the PAR value actually increases. We've identified these suboptimal values, but what does that actually mean for the crop? A high PAR value means more light is hitting the leaf, which raises leaf temperature. This, in turn, forces the plant to transpire more. As a result, the stomata close to prevent excessive water loss. But once the stomata close, CO2 uptake drops. This directly reduces photosynthesis efficiency, meaning the plant can no longer convert light into energy effectively. In this case, we're dealing with evaporation stress. The plant can't transpire properly and begins to overheat. It's stress you can't see from the outside, but it's definitely there. This example shows just how deceptive invisible stress can be. At first, you won't notice anything, but the stress is very real. With the right data and tools, you can detect it in time, allowing you to respond faster and more precisely, preventing yield loss, making the best use of your resources, and reducing plant loss. This was part 2 of the Legend of on invisible plant stress. The stress may seem invisible, but with Ledgnd and the right sensors, it becomes crystal clear. And the sooner you see it, the sooner you can take action. Want to learn more about invisible stress in your plants? Visit our website or get in touch to arrange a free, no obligation consultation.